everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Blythe here from Cut the Fat Podcast. I'm going to do a really quick and super duper simple, like you need 3 ingredients for this. I'm going to do a quick French toast recipe, and it's a high protein French toast. So my favorite type of bread to use for this is, if you've never seen this, it's made by Food for Life, and it's called Ezekiel bread. And I've got a cinnamon raisin toast that I liked, or cinnamon raisin bread. Hi, Anna Maria. So I'm going to be just making some French toast out of that. For those of you who like to get in a high calorie, high protein breakfast, which is something I totally recommend for everybody. This is super simple, takes literally minutes. I've got about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil here on my spatula, probably a little less than a tablespoon. Now, if you've ever had Ezekiel bread, or even if you haven't, it's a fairly dry bread. It's a sprouted grain bread, so it's much better for you than the whole wheat breads that you just buy off the shelf at the grocery store. It's got 19 grams of carbs per 1 slice and still 3 grams of protein. So pretty good, nice, whole, clean bread. I'm gonna quickly whip up my eggs here. You just need a little flat plate or a container. I used 2 whole eggs. Got my pan warming up over here. This is great for breakfast, lunch, dinner, after workout snack, which it is for me today. I'm just gonna dip the bread into the egg mix. And this bread is pretty good at soaking up the egg fairly quickly for the plain reason that the bread is pretty dry. I've got a little bit of egg wash on here. I'm gonna put it right onto the pan. And I'm doing 2 pieces. All right. 2 eggs is just about perfect for 2 slices of toast. So if you wanted to do just a single slice, you could just use 1 egg, or if you're doing a batch cook for your family, because this is something that you can totally keep in the refrigerator for 3 or 4 days and then just reheat it. I've got some cinnamon here, a little bit of spice that I'm going to sprinkle on top. It's already cinnamon raisin bread, but it's going to be a little extra cinnamony because that's what I like. You could also add it to the egg mixture if you wanted to. I prefer to top my French toast with either a pat of like Kerrygold grass-fed butter or a little bit of whipped cream. I actually bought some whipped cream today, but I didn't pre-whip it for this video, and it takes a while and it's really noisy. So you can put a tablespoon or 2 of whipped cream and some fresh berries, which is probably my favorite thing to do. Otherwise, grab some 100% maple syrup, and that's your best bet. Just for those of you who don't have time for breakfast in the morning, this is really, really simple. So you want to wait until you can see the egg cooking around the side of the bread. You'll see it start to bubble and kind of crisp up a little bit. Just going to flip it over. Looking pretty good. We'll do this one as well. And this is literally my post-workout meal today. So I'm having 2 pieces of French toast soaked in an egg wash. Sprinkle with a little bit of cinnamon, which I'm going to do on this side as well. Since I don't have any cream to put on top, whipped yet, I'm going to do a little bit of 100% maple syrup, which I have warmed. So I like it warm. Some people like it not warm, but whatever your preference is. But for those of you who don't have a lot of time for breakfast in the morning or a post-workout snack quickly before making dinner, which it's 4:25 where I am. We'll probably have dinner in a couple of hours. This is perfect for a post-workout snack. Getting plenty of protein and getting in some good carbs and some raisins in there. And I might even do some 100% maple syrup and a few raspberries because I've got some fresh raspberries here today. Literally, this is it. It took me no more than, how long have I been doing this video? About 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes to make this meal. So for those of you who say you don't have time for breakfast in the morning, make this while you're cooking dinner and you can have it tomorrow morning for breakfast. Guys, super, super simple, amazing. I'm gonna grab a plate to put this on. And I'm just gonna flip it one more time to make sure everything is cooked through. Again, this bread is really, really dry, so it soaks up the egg fairly quickly. I say cook it over low to medium heat, just so it doesn't get crusty. Anna Maria, we have a new podcast coming out. Yes, we have been podcasting, but we're also really, really busy, Dr. Ray and I, doing 60-day weight loss challenges. And we've got one that is starting December 3rd, so coming up soon. So if you have not yet checked that out, stay tuned to this Facebook page because we will be advertising it, and we take a limited number of people. So if you are interested, let us know and we can shoot you an email. As soon as everything comes out, you'll get all the details. And Dr. Ray and I are always excited to have new people on board. We do have a few, I guess, charter members, people who have done the previous group, and they really, really loved it. They got fantastic results. In fact, we've got a girl who just recently went from 176 down to 136. That's 40 pounds. She's been really, really consistent. Margarita, you know who you are. Hi, Stacy. Yeah, this is amazing. So I'm going to turn the heat off. Everything looks like it's been cooked all the way through. I am going to just pop it on the plate. Pour on a little bit of syrup. And this is just a little bit of syrup. I'm just probably doing maybe a tablespoon and a half. I just do a tiny little drizzle over the top. And if you guys like this, you've got to try my pancake recipe. I do have a YouTube video with my oatmeal, cottage cheese, and egg pancakes. They're amazing. Oh, good job for you, Anna Maria. Fantastic. This weight loss group is full of accountability. I do physical challenges weekly or daily. We also do nutritional challenges, and we help people develop mini habits that become something that lasts a lifetime. Still hot. You guys, this is so good. If you can give yourself 5 minutes in the morning, make this for breakfast or lunch or dinner. It's amazing. My kids love it too, by the way. You can even take it to go and cut it into French toast sticks. Amazing. Also good with whipped cream, berries, natural peanut butter. You could throw some natural jam on here. You could even eat it plain. That's why I like the cinnamon. I do have a YouTube channel. It's Fit Life with Blythe. But if you just Google Blythe's protein pancakes, guys, it will come up. Thank you, Stacy. It'll come up and you'll see my protein pancake video. And super, super easy. We actually filmed that one in Dr. Ray's cafe up in Baltimore, Maryland. It was a lot of fun. It's an old one, but it's also a really, really good one. That recipe's been with me forever, and my kids have been eating protein pancakes for years. They're picky eaters, and they love them. Same thing with this. Guys, I urge you to grab the few ingredients that you need to make this. So if you missed the first part, Food for Life makes an Ezekiel bread. It's called Ezekiel bread, 7 sprouted grain bread. And it's usually found in the refrigerator or freezer section at every single grocery store. I have yet to find a grocery store who does not carry it. It's a great sprouted grain bread. This particular one is the cinnamon raisin bread, which makes a really good toast, and it makes fantastic French toast. Yes, Dr. Ray is from Baltimore. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post them below. I'm just going to be eating, and I will continue to answer. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget, you can find my YouTube channel. It's Fit Life with Blythe. Or you can just Google Blythe Alberg or Blythe Wagner, and up will come whatever videos I have. I've got workout videos. I've got all sorts of stuff on there, guys. Stay tuned. And don't forget, our next 60-day Cut the Fat Podcast Challenge is coming up. We start December 3rd. We'd love to have you guys on board. Ray, if you haven't made this yet, I know you're watching. If you have not made my cinnamon raisin Ezekiel toast, French toast, it's amazing. It took me like 3 minutes. Seriously. We all have time for breakfast in the morning. And if you're not hungry for breakfast in the morning, take it with you to go. Cut it up into little French toast sticks and eat it on the go. Perfect post-workout snack. I actually had somebody at the gym today ask me, what are you going to have for your post-workout meal? And I was like, and I thought of this, and that's why I'm doing this live video. I hope everybody has a fantastic night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to catch us on our Facebook page if you're interested in doing the upcoming Cut the Fat Podcast 60-day challenge. Guys, we're getting amazing results with this, and I really, really would love to have some of you guys who love listening to our podcast to be connected with us. We do Facebook Lives all the time. You get one-on-one nutritional help from me and Dr. Ray. We're there to answer all your questions and hold your hand through 60 days. And if you want to join for longer, you're more than welcome to. Guys, have a great night. Bye.